good? Man, I'm so frustrated. My internet provider should be able to handle this, but then everyone's completely shit fed. I think it's good now. It looks like we're actually like on. I think it's good. That's sorry. Not that's not my fault. Wish I just noticed it sooner. Wish it would stop happening. Okay. Anyway, did I get turned around? It's impossible to tell where I'm going.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Oh, we're back to you again. No, 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 don't look at that.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello, here. So that must have been the private car that I just went to when I thought I was going to.
Ah, monsieur, excuse me. These compartments belong to the gentleman in number 4.
Oh, yes. I'll just continue. We'll just go all the way down here. All the way down here.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Fuck that.
François, viens ici. Arrête tout de suite.
Okay, little kid.
Pardon me?
Excuse me, ma'am. We'll be running down here.
French is so funny. Madame Caillou seems to have become a sort of national heroine. Somehow she's been transformed from an insignificant woman enslaved and overshadowed by her husband into a passionate avenger.
Si les petites bourgeoises se mettent à écrire l'histoire, on n'est pas sorti d'affaire.
Voilà bien une réflexion.
Oh, what the hell?
Secrète.
Arrête. Tu dis toi-même qu'elle est une Madame Bovary.
What counts is she's acted. She's the very opposite of Madame Bovary. I'd say more Joan of Arc, really.
Ooh, the English blonde of the state.
Must you always bring that up?
Well, it happened.
What really interests me about Madame Caillou is the way the French scandals developed so differently from English ones. Like the Dreyfus affair. In England, a Jewish army...
Hello, miss? Oh, sorry. Hello. Can I talk to you? No? I guess you want nothing to do with me? Oh, look at the newspaper.
Regarde ce beau jeune homme qui vient d'entrer.
Sophie.
Ne t'inquiète pas, on ne peut pas comprendre c'est un Américain. Si on ne le regarde pas,
But
on
I
ne saura
know.
jamais que c'est de lui qu'on parle.
Good lord.
C'est impressionnant, hein, comme il a l'air de venir d'ailleurs. Pas du tout comme un Européen. Veste ouverte, adorablement négligée, les cheveux légèrement décoiffés.
Well, he certainly could use a wash.
Écoute, si tu ne t'intéresses pas aux détails, tu ne vas jamais devenir une grande romancière. Regarde ses yeux bleus si tristes. Il pourrait être l'archétype
I am kind of heroic looking. Okay, we're not gonna read this whole thing. Is there anything about us? Yeah, this is the thing that says that it's us. The Dutch, oh, this is new. The Dutch government announces that it has taken steps to either recall the Dutch officers in Albania or procure them the means of accomplishing their task. The torrential rain which has fallen over the greater part of France during the last 3 days have been particularly heavy in the south. No, that doesn't have it. No, that's what the news. Hello, sir. Okay, we can here. Hello.
Bonsoir, monsieur. We have a nice table for you here in the corner. If you will please follow me.
Okay, sure.
Please, monsieur. Have a seat.
Seat right here. Right. Sorry, where am I sitting?
Ah, Whitney?
My name is Robert Cath, and I'm looking for Herr Whitney myself. I don't suppose you'd know where I might find him.
I have had enough of this nonsense.
What? I guess I will sit down.
Ça doit
соблюдала все заветы нашей
We
церкви.
obey all the covenants of our church. Yes, grandfather.
Тебе нравится это блюдо? По-моему, это замечательно.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Mademoiselle,
Excuse me.
everything has been to your satisfaction?
Yes, thank you.
What?
If Your Excellency will permit me, your presence here with your lovely granddaughter is too great of an honor. I am not worthy to serve you. I thank you for your indulgence. I will bother you
Weird.
no further.
Weird.
Mademoiselle?
Weird. You gonna even take my order? Am I even sitting down? Am I sitting down where I'm supposed to be?
Soon after leaving Paris, the train made an emergency
What?
stop and we saw the police carrying off a dead body. They arrested one of the passengers, an American without a ticket. The rest of us went on.
Did I just lose? What? Did I just kill that man or something? Like, what just happened? I don't understand. So... Okay, well, play rewound game. So I did something wrong here, I'm guessing. What is this? Blink. What happened? Don't sit with this guy.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello.
We have a nice table for you here in the corner. If you will please follow me.
Yes, in the corner.
Please, monsieur. Have a seat.
Don't talk to this.
Yes, monsieur.
Would you tell Herr Whitney that August Schmidt is waiting for him?
I am sorry, monsieur. What did you say the gentleman's name was?
The message is for Tyler Whitney, compartment 1 in the first sleeping car. I have been waiting for some time.
Yes, monsieur. And please forgive me for my lack of comprehension.
И соблюдала все заветы нашей церкви.
Да, дедушка.
Okay, so that guy's looking for someone named Tyler Schmidt.
Тебе нравится это блюдо?
Да.
По-моему, это замечательно.
Let's just...
Вы себя чувствуете прекрасно?
I don't know. Maybe we follow him if he gets up again? They like what they're eating. Or maybe we should... I don't know. Maybe we're just supposed to sit here and, like, fight? Or... I don't know. Should I talk to him?
Ah, Herr Whitney?
My name is Robert Cath, and I'm looking for Herr Whitney myself. I don't suppose you'd know where I might find him.
I have had enough of this nonsense.
Okay, so... Let's follow him this time.
Regarde ce beau jeune homme qui vient d'entrer.
Sophie.
I get that I'm...
T'inquiète pas.
Excuse me?
Tu peux pas
pardon
comprendre,
me.
c'est un Américain. Si on ne me regarde pas, il ne...
Let's follow. Is this helping us? I don't know. We're following this man.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello, hello. Because this guy died last time. That's what fucked us.
Pardon me?
Or at least that's what I think screwed us.
Herr Whitney, open the door.
Let's see what happens here. Oh no. Okay. So we
Soon
can't...
After leaving Paris, the train made an emergency stop and we saw the police carrying off a dead body. They arrested one of the passengers, an American without a ticket.
Okay.
The rest of us went on.
I have a better idea. So,
Regarde ce beau jeune homme qui vient d'entrer.
we come in here. Watch this. This is what we do.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello,
We have
hello,
a
hello.
Nice table for you here in the corner.
Yep.
If you will please follow me.
You have a table for me in the...
Monsieur. Have a seat.
So, we will wait until this guy gets questioned, and then we will go to that room ourselves
Yes, monsieur.
before...
Would you tell Herr Whitney that August Schmidt is waiting for him?
I am
Yeah.
sorry, monsieur. What did you say the gentleman's name was?
The message is for Tyler Whitney, compartment 1 in the
Tyler
first
Whitney,
sleeping car. I
compartment
have been waiting for some time.
Yes, monsieur. And please forgive me for my lack of comprehension.
Соблюдала все заветы нашей церкви.
Okay, so
Да, дедушка.
go to compartment 1, the first sleeping car. And the first sleeping car we know is past this guy.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hello. Okay, the first.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Sorry, I'm pacing. I'm pacing. Sorry. Sorry, my friend. Right here. Tyler. Okay, so this is our accomplice, maybe? We're doing good. We're doing good. I figured something out. Put his body up here. I was kind of just trying to search him. I wasn't really trying to pick his whole thing up. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pick you up again. Put him back down, actually. Can I search him? Is that something I can do? Look in here. Mysteriously, we are missing something large. Close that right up. Check his coat. Check the ceiling. Other ceiling. Other ceiling. Compartment. Window works well. Here we go. This kid, is this what we do? We throw his body out the window. Hide it. Okay. So, close the window. Now, the thing is we have blood on us. We gotta switch the codes. Switch jackets. And yeah, okay, there we go. And throw the other one out the window. We're doing good. Take a nice look out the window. Enjoy the time we're on the train. Close the window. Now. We need to find whatever this is, I imagine. Well, hold on, we can close that. I thought I saw a little grab right here. Sniff it? What was that we just picked up?
Excusez-moi, monsieur, c'est le conducteur.
Oh, that's not.
Yes?
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. Herr Schmidt is waiting for you in the restaurant car. Shall I bring him a message?
I'll be right there.
Very good, monsieur.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna have to lie to that guy. The blood should be fine. I just took all the matches out of there. That's fine. Okay.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Did that guy see the body I threw out the window? Okay, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, dry your tears. You're not that sad.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's go meet with this guy.
Ah, Herr Whitney. You are different than I had imagined.
Yes.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I ran across an old friend.
One does have the most unexpected encounters on trains.
Yes,
Shall we
that's
get down to
true.
business? Have you brought the gold? First you kept me waiting, now you don't answer me. I have kept my half of the bargain. If something has gone wrong, I would like to know it.
Nothing has gone wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I trust that you will not mind if I asked to see the gold.
Trust
Ooh.
you won't mind either if I ask to see what I'm buying.
To see it? But you know that is impossible. The merchandise will be put on the train at Munich. It is what we agreed.
Okay.
Good. Then we're even. Herr Schmidt, it's been a pleasure. We'll talk again after Munich.
Okay, we are stalling. What the fuck can we do now?
Oui, madame. Avez-vous fait votre choix?
Тебе нравится это блюдо? По-моему, это
Le filet
замечательно.
de bœuf jardinière. Very good. Is madame dining alone?
Yes.
Very good, madame.
Would you like to be alone or would you like me to join you? Ooh! Look at that. Can I talk to her?
Mind if I join you?
That's bold. Is it customary in America to be so forward?
In certain circles,
Yes.
it's not unheard of.
I must have been moving in the wrong circles. I hope you find somewhere to sit.
Oh! She has got... Look at that. And look at this.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Does monsieur
Similar
want
scarf.
dinner?
Yes, I will have the roast duck and
Sorry, can I show you this?
96 bottom.
Very good, monsieur.
Excuse me, I think you dropped this.
It's not mine.
My mistake. I wonder whose it is.
Okay, never mind. It's just not hers. Okay, we're looking... She was pretty casual about it, too. We're looking for the murderer, and they would have dropped this, which is... Got a W? Can I move? There we go.
Son obsession de la mort, vous trouvez ça normal pour un jeune garçon de 7 ans?
Pourquoi pas? C'est un processus naturel comme n'importe quel autre.
Mais un sifflet en forme de scarabée. Comment cela pourrait-il mourir? Pourtant, il est mort.
Hey, Fuck. Hey, did any... How did I do that last time? How did I... Okay, well, I can't really talk to them at all, I guess, so... Can I talk to that kid, maybe? Did he see something?
Excusez-moi.
Did the kid just walk on top of me? And we're sitting down. And we're standing back. To the clock.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah, excuse me. Okay. Back to the dining cart. I'll sit back down. I cannot talk to you. Can I talk to you guys? Can I maybe ask you about scarf?
Are you sure this isn't your scarf?
Quite sure.
Ça sent mauvais.
Assieds-toi, François.
I can ask her
J'ai
about
des
it.
opinions pour toi.
That's so strange. Is it not her? Because this looks so
François,
similar.
assieds-toi tranquillement. Tu es au restaurant maintenant, avec des adultes, et j'exige que tu te
Voilà,
comportes.
monsieur. Le
Claude,
canard rôti.
dis-lui de s'asseoir convenablement.
Are we absolutely sure?
Regardez donc à la fenêtre, François.
Je veux rentrer à la maison. Quand est-ce qu'on rentre?
Ne fais pas l'enfant. Tu sais que nous sommes en voyage pour une année peut-être, plus, puisque nous allons vivre avec ton père à Badan.
Okay, I can't seem to talk to those people at all. Maybe they left their door open again.
Excusez-moi,
Pardon
monsieur.
me.
Oh my goodness. Watch your step, buddy. I mean, I haven't hit a fail state yet, so I can assume that nothing bad has happened. walked into someone's room. Oh, because these are just...
Sorry, I can't keep these doors straight.
What am I doing? Okay, let's just run down the aisle. Are you looking for someone?
Pardon me?
Pardon me?
Ah, Monsieur Whitney, excusez-moi. His Excellency wishes to receive you in his private car.
His Excellency.
Okay.
Yes, Monsieur. He's
Here we
waiting
go.
for you.
His private car, which is where? Oh, probably at the very end.
Excuse me.
Talking about the old guy, right?
Pardon me?
The old guy that's with his granddaughter? I saw them talking earlier. And there was like a bunch of curtains. Is it up here? Well, this guy's still here. Okay, so it must... Oh, sorry, I'm sitting down again. I would like to stand back up. Okay, all the way to the back. We're just running up and down this train over and over and over again. Excuse me, pardon me, excusez-moi. What's this? A good drawing.
It's the conduct.
Okay, just keep going. Keep going. Hello. Can I talk to you?
Bonsoir, Monsieur.
This the private car?
Hello. It seems I've been sent for by someone named His Excellency. That wouldn't be you, would it?
Okay, okay, we're learning. What the hell is going on here?
What an unexpected pleasure, Mr. Robert Cath.
Usually people call me Tyler Whitney.
You should take care when choosing a name for yourself. Names have power. The most primitive cultures understood this, but of course, it will be as you prefer.
Not everyone has the luxury of choosing his own name, Mr.
Kronos. Whether you are Cath or Whitney is a matter of indifference to me. I am prepared to continue the discussions begun by my agent in Paris, provided that
Kronos?
you have the peace of which you spoke.
Is Kronos your first name or your last name?
I have no time to continue these delightful discussions. I have brought with me a rather heavy briefcase. I would like to know now if the proposed exchange interests you, and if you are capable of completing it.
Not just at the moment, but I have hopes of being able to do so.
In that case, we have nothing further to discuss.
What?
I myself must leave the train in Vienna. In case we do not see each other again, I wish you a pleasant journey to Istanbul and continued success in evading the British and French authorities. Have a pleasant evening, Mr. Cath.
Thank you, Kronos.
Kahina will show you out.
Frankly, I'm confused on why you even wanted to talk to me, because it seemed like... Frankly, I'm just confused all around. Let's just keep running along. And hopefully we'll find someone else looking confused and wanting to talk. Hello? Herschel.
Pardon me?
Hello, you guys are looking confused.
Have a good night.
And especially low res.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Can I go in?
It is not your compartment, monsieur.
I know. I'm just lonely. I'm just looking for conversation partners. Run along the side of the train. Hello. Beautiful women. Oh, here's some things to mess with. Never mind. Some colored blocks.
Quel plaisir de vous voir ici.
Hey, did you drop the scarf?
He does lay it on a bit thick,
Merci,
doesn't he?
Pascal. Pascal? Oh, he talks like that to everybody. Tu es vraiment très belle ce soir.
Sophie, you're embarrassing
Позвольте
me.
мне помочь
Mais
тебе.
pourquoi? C'est
Okay, let's sit behind them and maybe we'll eavesdrop a little bit.
Tourne-toi et demande à notre Américain s'il te trouve belle. Je suis sûre qu'il sera du même avis que moi.
Sophie?
Ah pardon, j'ai oublié. Il n'est pas ton genre. Tu t'en fiches bien si tu lui plais ou pas. Demandons donc à la dame en rouge, là, derrière moi. Elle est superbe, tu ne trouves pas? Longue, mince, en grand deuil, douleur majestueuse.
This one.
Everyone can hear you.
Et alors, qu'est-ce que ça peut nous faire? Écoute, pourquoi voyager si c'est pour s'inquiéter des mêmes choses que chez nous?
I'm kind of with her, like,
Tu ne le sais pas encore, c'est tout.
who cares?
You make it all sound so simple. If you only knew how very difficult it was for me to even get on this train.
Did you lose a scarf? I can't talk to them. Okay. It was difficult for her to get on the train. Difficult as in monetarily or difficult as in...
It took the police 20 minutes to discover who pulled the alarm. It turned out he wasn't a passenger at all, but a fugitive who'd boarded the train in Paris. At any rate, they got him.
I didn't know that was the emergency brake. Okay, that's my bad. I am truly just running around. Huh? Okay, we got this dude with his granddaughter. We got a newspaper. Maybe a lot of this is like just very timing based and just making sure you do things at the correct time.
Василий Александрович.
Дедушка,
Василий Александрович, меня зовут Алексей Дольников. Вы, кажется, знавали моего батюшку.
Да, знавал я одного Дольникова, Петра Николаевича.
Okay.
Хороший был человек, набожный. Сын у него был. Опозорил и отца, и всю семью свою.
Oh.
Пойдем, внученька. Устал я малость.
It's very impressive how they have everyone voiced by...
Have you condemned to prison and torture in the name of your piety? Или вы счет потеряли?
like native language. Like they have French, Russian, English. I appreciate that. Can I talk to this man at all? He is on the move already. Okay. Well, let's follow him. I imagine that was a scene that we did need to see. He's moving on, we're moving on. Man's getting out of his car. We're moving on. What if we just go in our car? Back in here. Wonderful. Back in my own car. Back safety. We've still got our empty chest. I can't tell what the hell either of these things are. Oh, there's a bathroom. Okay. Presumably I can put something in there. What am I looking at? Just checking to see if all these cups are filled and whatnot.
Who is it?
I'll be out in a minute.
Oh, this is like a shared bathroom between two rooms. Okay. So they could have gotten in through there, I guess. Well, oh, I'm in the bathroom. Yeah.
It's the conductor to make your bed, monsieur.
You want to make my bed? Well.
Just a minute.
Okay, go ahead. There's blood on the floor, though. Hopefully they don't notice that. Is it okay? Well, it seems like I feel like it would have failed if. Let's go back this way. We're about to hit a station. I don't know. Like maybe that's like a good point. Hello. Okay. No, excuse me. Everyone else says excuse me. Pardon. Pardon, good sir. Hello.
These aren't new answers, Sophie. All of Russia may go into revolt.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, we need a guide. These old games, not even these old games, adventure games.
Ça pourrait être un chef-d'œuvre. Une de tes amusantes petites pièces, comme celle que tu as écrite sur Réginald. Je serai Yann et tu seras Théséus. Joséphine sera le Minotaure. Pourtant, tu es tellement têtu que ça devrait être ton rôle.
Joséphine?
Oui, je ne t'ai pas dit. Elle m'a écrit à la dernière minute car elle voulait absolument nous rejoindre. Elle déteste être à l'écart de l'espace.
We need, cause I don't know what the hell's going.
Bien sûr, nous serons ensemble. Après tout, on n'est pas des jeunes mariés. On va passer tout notre temps à regarder des couchers de soleil.
I'm just wandering around. I don't want to use the guide like 100%, but I need it to like push me towards the towards what's happening because I am so lost. You know, okay, the world changes all the time without you being there to witness it. Characters won't wait for you to pick fights with other characters, nor will they politely start their incriminating conversations when you enter the room. Yeah, it's a very cool game. Apparently, it looks like there's like multiple endings and stuff. A bit of this happens, a bit of that happens between this and that. So there is time. Okay, so a lot of it is timing based. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so maybe I'm not doing it. It seems like you kind of do, like, time is passing constantly, and things are going to happen between. So now we're in Epernay. This is the first stop. And I am moving of my own accord. I am running. My man is running down the aisle.
Who are you?
This is my compartment. Who are you?
This is Tyler Whitney's compartment. Where is Tyler?
Well, someone killed
Who beats up?
him. What the fuck? And I'm dead. Okay. Well. Sure. Okay, well. The hell? Oh, okay. Dodge. How do I hit him back? I'm doing good at dodging. Oh! How do I hit back? How do I hit? How do I hit him? How do I hit him though? Maybe I just have to. Oh, I saw it. I saw a little grab. Okay. Oh my god. Please stop slitting my throat, I beg you. Wait, oh, can I grab his hand? What was the grab? There we go, you gotta grab when he goes for that cut. And disarm.
As I was about to say, I didn't kill him. Who are you? My name is Robert Cath.
So you are Cath? Tyler spoke of you.
Yes.
He was afraid you were angry with him.
He shouldn't have worried. That was a long time ago. You better tell me what's going on. Tyler had a meeting with someone named August Schmidt. What was that about?
Where's the gold?
What gold? I saw a wooden box in a hell of a mess.
Then we are lost. How can I tell this to the general? Oh, I must tell to the others.
What general? What were you and Tyler mixed up in?
You must tell no one about this. No one.
Not even the train conductor?
You've been warned. Tsunaruka, the Black Hand.
My man, I don't even know what's going on. I was just looking for my friend and he's dead. And then I threw him off the train. Okay. And then you, his partner, tried to kill me. Okay, what's happening?
Bonsoir, police. Ouvrez s'il vous plaît. Merci, monsieur. Bonne soirée. Excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé. Bonsoir, police. Ouvrez s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir, police. Ouvrez
Let's
s'il vous
see.
plaît.
Let's see.
Monsieur, c'est la police. Ouvrez.
Oh, sorry. Someone's trying to talk to me.
Monsieur. Bonne soirée. Excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Ouvrez la porte, s'il vous plaît.
What's the trouble?
This is the police, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Vos papiers, s'il vous plaît.
What's the trouble?
You are American?
I am. What of it?
Ça pourrait bien être lui. Monsieur, in the name of the law, I must ask you to come with us.
The police arrested one of the passengers, an American
Okay.
without a
Okay,
ticket.
that's my bad. I was trying to look at this guide. It's just talking about stuff I've already done
So we
through.
were sorry to see him go.
Okay, I'm just like. Yeah, okay. I've already gotten rid of the bot. Like we're so far. I've gotten the body. I've switched my jacket. Blah 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 blah. We've talked to this guy. Okay, we fought this one dude, and then we're in Epernay. Honestly, there's so much dialogue on this guide that it's just to the point where it's too much and I don't need it. We'll figure shit out myself. We cannot be questioned by the police though. We need to get out of there. We cannot be questioned by the police. We cannot be around during the police investigation. I will be running. Well, this is not good. This guy's sleeping. We can be in here with him.
Who is it? Yes? Who is it?
Me.
Sorry, wrong door.
Okay, we're gonna be in here with this old man. We'll just sit right here. And hopefully they'll think I'm like, I don't know, his assistant or something, maybe? Because we can't, we need to be in a room right now and we can't get asked by the police. So we'll just wait here for a second. What's this? Oh, that's the alarm. Anything incriminating up on these rafts? They're coming down the aisle, don't worry. Police are coming.
Just a minute.
Oh, that's not us.
Come in.
They're right across the hall.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Ouvrez la porte, s'il vous plaît.
What's the trouble?
This is the police, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Vos papiers, s'il vous plaît.
Shit.
What's the trouble?
You're American?
I am. What of it?
Ça pourrait bien être lui. Monsieur, in the name of the law, I must ask you to come with us.
The police arrested one of the passengers, an American without a ticket. Apparently.
Oh, you know what?
Something to do with the Irish troubles.
Oh, we're dumb.
Sorry to see him go.
We're dumb. I got a better idea. We go into that guy's room. We gotta do. We gotta go back. We go back into that guy's room. What room was it? This one, right? Go into this man's room and into his bathroom. And we'll just chill here for a second. Because the police are gonna come and they're gonna question him. But he doesn't know I'm here. Yeah. So this is good. This is good. We're good. We're good. We'll just sit here for a second.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Yes?
C'est la police, madame.
Police?
Mm-hmm.
Un instant, monsieur. Entrez.
Merci, madame. Bonne soirée. Excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé.
I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
I certainly hope it is because
Merci, monsieur. Excusez-moi de vous avoir dérangé.
I wish I could peek through the.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez
Okay.
s'il vous plaît.
Just a minute.
Okay, we're back.
Come in.
They're at the room across the hall.
Merci, madame. Bonne soirée. Excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé. Bonsoir, police.
Okay, here we go.
Messieurs, nous avons pris du retard. Nous devons repartir dès maintenant. Nous sommes désolés, messieurs. De toute façon, l'audience express
Yes, yes.
vous devez rester jusqu'à Chalon, comme vous voulez.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, le wagon-restaurant est réouvert.
As soon as the train starts going, we're good. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And we've done it. We've evaded capture.
Are you reading about Madame Caillot?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
We haven't. I'm Tyler Whitney.
I tried to
Hello,
talk to you
Herr
earlier.
Schmidt told me who you were. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to finish my magazine.
You still haven't told me your name.
Damn, what the hell? Hold on, I have something to ask her. How did I ask her that the first time? She wants nothing to do with me, man. Okay. These are just the same women that were here before. Okay, this is actually a really cool... Everything happening on, like, this time scale and whatnot, like having to, like a bunch of different outcomes can happen. Really cool.
Je m'excuse.
Hold on, I heard... Okay, so let's go back to where those people were talking. Try... They threw him out the window? Oh, that kid saw.
Pardon me?
François, je t'ai dit de ne pas raconter d'histoire. C'est vraiment insupportable. Qui est-ce?
Sorry, my mistake.
Okay, so I mean, the kid didn't see who did it though.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Pardon me, pardon me.
Don't do that, monsieur.
ايه امشي من هنا سمعتني امشي من هنا.
Pardon me?
Sorry, were you talking to me? Chalon-sur-Marne in 2 hours. Is that what they said? Don't look at that picture.
Do you have a match?
Oh, hello.
Are you a little young to smoke?
Monsieur, I'm not a little girl. I have just spent the whole season in Paris. I'm very tired and I want to smoke.
Okay.
Thank you.
Что там произошло?
Вы говорите по-русски?
Немного. Only what my mother was able to teach me.
How funny. An American who speaks Russian. Then you heard the horrible things that man said to my grandfather.
Who is he?
His name is Alexei. We grew up together. We used to play together every summer in Odessa. I can't imagine why he should want to quarrel with my grandfather. So childish.
Well, maybe he'll grow up. Like you.
Ooh, what? Don't be a weirdo. What the hell's my name again? I don't even know. I don't even know what my name... I'm Peter? Or my friend is Peter, and... Or I'm Tyler. No, I think I'm Peter, and Tyler's my friend who's dead. Sorry, I had to stand up. I needed to get some my leg. I need to button up my... I'm cold. Okay. We're in Chalon. You don't want to talk to me anymore.
Bonne nuit, Monsieur Whitney. Have a good sleep.
I am Mr. Whitney, yes. Have a good sleep, I will, thank you. We will go to the end here. That is not my car, this is my car. Knocking on my car. Okay, no one's here. Sometimes there's people in my room. Anyway. I'm knocking on my room again. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost.
Oh, bien sûr, madame. Il est très bien dressé.
The dog that was barking. I'm just listening, guys, don't worry.
Il y a un chien dans le train.
We'll see about that.
Autre chose, madame?
Non, merci.
Non.
Bonsoir, madame.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. I'm
Yes?
bored.
Who is it?
Excusez-moi,
Why
madame.
don't we go out to the salon? Wait a minute.
Bonsoir,
Yes?
madame.
Who is it?
Excusez-moi,
I don't
monsieur.
know why you wanted to travel. If all you're going to do is write in your book, you could do that at home.
Stop. I keep getting all turned around.
Depuis le départ des gendarmes, tout est normal.
Et les passagers?
Who wants to talk? Anyone? Anyone want to talk to me? Can't hear them.
No, when I saw you in London, I thought you were English.
Not really.
Yes, really.
My wife is English. Perhaps.
Hello.
This.
It's more than that. It's the way you dress, the way you carry yourself. And of course, you speak English so beautifully. I would never have believed
Is
you
this
were
your
German.
scar?
Is that so? But really, Miss Wolf, your own English is also very good.
Okay. They want nothing to do with me, though. Can I sit here? No. Good lord, I'll go into the dining. There's no one in the dining car. Okay. We'll stand back up. I guess people don't eat all day long, huh? How's it going, guys? And you, my sir?
Oh, I could go on talking like this forever. But I'm so tired. I can hardly keep my eyes open.
Pardon me.
I do wish we could go on talking forever.
Good night, Herr Schmidt.
Herr Schmidt, would you like to talk to me instead? Was she sitting on this? Okay. Oh, hello.
Excusez-moi, madame.
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Would you open my compartment, please?
But of course, mademoiselle.
Maybe we can go in there?
Pardon me?
We kind of became friends with her, kind of. I'm sorry, did she not just enter this room? Am I going crazy? What's happening? Okay, that's the room we were just in, right? Okay. No one's there. Nothing.
Sorry, these doors all look alike. My mistake.
What are you saying? Are you a socialist?
La seule façon d'éviter la guerre, c'est d'organiser la classe ouvrière de l'Allemagne, de la France et de l'Angleterre. C'est nous qui allons au casse-pipe, pas les politiciens.
Puisque tu veux, mais si les Allemands nous poussent à bout, on va...
I'm running again? Oh, that guy, Herr Schmidt. I'm fucking
Excuse-moi, j'ai du travail. Mais ton idée maintenant...
crazy. I'm going crazy. I keep running around in circles. Are you waiting for someone?
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi.
Never mind, I'll just run all the way down here. Let's see, what's this? Mr. Tyler Whitney, Alexei Demnikev, August Schmidt, Mohammed Makte, Marshal Putnik.
There you are, monsieur.
All kinds of stuff that I can't read here. Is this just like an actual newspaper? Okay, get me out, get me
I have
out.
brought with me a rather heavy briefcase. I would like to know now if the proposed exchange interests you. And
Kronos, I don't know what your deal is. He doesn't want to. Oh my god. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore either.
Have a good sleep.
Pardon me.
Monsieur, please. There will be trouble. I cannot be responsible.
Pardon me?
And I'm moving again.
Ce que je voulais dire, c'est que je n'avais pas compris qu'il était
Okay, let's listen to this.
Cela explique tout. Merci, Coudet.
De rien, monsieur.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, just keep moving. I really wish I had any idea what was going on. Okay, there's currently... Oh, you guys. Can I talk? No? Dining car? Maybe, oh, well, he did say a good nap. Can I, like, just go to bed? Let me go to bed. Let me see if I can go to bed. Maybe I need to sleep.
Bonne nuit, monsieur.
Bonne nuit. Yeah, everyone's telling me good night. Right here. Can I go to bed? Oh my god, I can. That's... I'm like looking for someone to talk to in the middle of the night. I'm just wandering back and forth across the train. Did I look at that? Apparently it's not important because I can't really look at it. I need to go. I need to run to the restroom. Can this is pause. I'll be right back. What? Okay. We're back. What in hell are we going? Well. Try to figure out. Okay. Well, we okay. It's a new day, and it's already looking fucked. The music is. We are walking backwards. We cannot get to the door. What's happening? Can I offer you an egg? What the fuck? Can I look out the window? What? What am I doing? Get back inside. What are we doing? I'm sorry. I don't even know what came over me. I just I felt the intense desire to climb out the fucking train. That just background music, or I thought it sounded like to me like someone in the train was playing something. No one in the guest car, or like waiting, whatever. Still too early for the dining area. Okay. We gotta figure out who the hell's playing. Sir? Answer? 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 Surely someone. Ah!
I saw your light. I thought you might be having trouble sleeping.
I had a bad nightmare. It woke me up.
Oh, hello.
Why not? Runter, Maxel. Make yourself comfortable. I'm sorry the place is a mess.
What the fuck?
Do you always carry a gun on your concert tours?
A woman traveling alone has to be careful.
I would have thought Max was enough protection.
You are not Tyler Whitney. Who are you?
My name is Robert Cath.
What do you want?
Tyler Whitney was a friend of mine.
What's that supposed to mean? Maxel, bleib hier. Sitz.
Her dog is a damn wolf. We gotta hurry. What the hell's happening?
Let me through. I'm a doctor.
Слышите, как они поют? Таня, посмотри на его руки. Они покрыты
Boil some water.
шерстью, черной шерстью. Неужели ты не видишь?
Let me through. I'm a doctor.
What kind of a doctor are you?
Я знаю. Ты за мною пришел, убийца. Таня, подай мне нож. Я вырежу его сердце и скормлю волкам.
Dedushka! Oh, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Vasily Alexandrovich!
Whoa.
Set it down over there.
Amour du ciel, que signifient ces cris? C'est impossible de dormir dans un tel
Brew this in a
vacarme.
tea and give him a cup every 4 hours. Can you do that?
He needs to smoke a joint every 4 hours.
Let's clear out. Let him sleep.
Vous avez entendu le docteur. Tout le monde dort.
This man needs to be zooted.
Miss Tatiana, could I speak with you?
Oh, ça c'est rien.
I don't want to frighten you, but I think someone went into my compartment.
Okay, this game's actually cool as shit.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
I just thought they would be talking here. Where are they talking?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
It will be our secret.
What will be your secret? Hi, stop by. I keep walking into the bathroom. That's the man's. Oh.
Good night, Miss Wolf.
Good night, Mr. Whitney.
He's running. Going into A.
Pardon me?
Excuse me, monsieur. That is Miss Tatiana Obalanskaya's compartment.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Can I? Okay. Where do I see their light? He mentioned the light. Oh, is that like... Will this be lit up? Let's see. Let's pay more attention. All these are red. The dog is that one.
The Serbian gentleman is not in, monsieur.
Who?
That is not your compartment, monsieur.
I know, I just have like a sick thing going on with me. Okay. So, this is obviously my room. Kinda lit up right there, so... It's not lit up? Does anyone... I'm just running up and down this train, knocking on every door. Does anyone want to talk? Anyone? Would anyone like to talk to me? Okay. Oh, maybe I just go back to sleep. Because it was like 4 in the morning or something that my dude woke up. Sometimes the logic is simpler than it should be. Yep. Sometimes you just need, like, I mean, maybe there's other things I could do, but... I think this game is really cool. It's like... It's like an adventure game, but you have so much freedom.
Monsieur, excuse me. These compartments belong to the gentleman in number 4.
Number 4. Hello.
Sorry. Wrong door.
Okay.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonsoir.
Milos. Pardon me?
Come in.
Hello.
Milos, we need to talk.
Pazi, možda je naoružan.
August Schmidt thinks I'm Tyler. I went along with it to keep the game going. Now I want to know what the game is.
Nemoj ništa da mu govoriš.
On je bre ženo Tylerov prijatelj.
Tebi je svako prijatelj.
Come, sit down.
Tell me what the fuck's happening.
Word of unity or death.
Sure. That's Harvard's motto. Or is it the post office?
Unity or death is a sacred vow. Crna ruka, we have all taken it. Tyler too.
He always did that sort of thing.
He gave his life for this. Tyler came to us in the winter. We were hiding in the mountains of Bjelašnica, north of Sarajevo.
Šta se njega tiče gde je Bjelašnica?
Ma hoćeš ti me na ženska glava da pustiš da govorim? When Tyler came, we had no food, no guns, nothing. Tyler brought us guns.
What did Tyler want from August Schmidt?
Tyler was given a mission by the general himself. It was a great treasure that belonged to the Serbian people.
What was it?
It was called the Firebird. I never saw it. Tyler was to sell it for gold to buy the guns from the German. If the German finds out that we have lost the gold, everything is lost.
Gotcha.
You must tell him that we have the gold and that we want to buy the guns.
Why should I help you cheat August Schmidt?
Cheat him? How can you speak of cheating a German? The Germans are taking our land, the food from our children. We are like slaves in our own land. Tyler understood this. If you betray us, you betray the cause he died for.
It's your
Okay.
cause, not mine.
Okay, I see what's
Da
happening.
ga ubijem odmah.
Zabranjujem ti, on je bio Tylerov prijatelj.
Ti ćeš ga pustiti da izađe odavde? Ti si veća budala nego što sam mislila.
Oh, by the way, Herr Schmidt mentioned that he was having some merchandise put on the train at Munich. So long. Madame.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting a grasp of what's going on.
Izvoli.
Pardon me.
So, but I also want to turn it up a little bit, so let me pause it. Maybe make it a little brighter too. Oh my god, and this shows this is like the map of where we, oh my, this is really cool. This game's really cool, and we're about to hit Munich. Oh my god, okay. So, yeah, we're going to Istanbul. Okay, so, what's happening right now is our friend Tyler wanted us to help him with a job. The job was he had this relic or this, like, I think he said it was Serbian, the Firebird Phoenix. It was like a jewel or a treasure or something of that nature. And he was going to trade that for gold. And then he was going to trade the gold for gun from Schmidt. Now, we have to imagine that Kronos is the man that has the gold because he brought on a heavy briefcase. The Firebird is probably not that heavy. It looked like the briefcase that Tyler had like 2 things in. I guess it could have been heavy, but I don't think that was Kronos. So, and they're gone. So whoever killed him took the stuff. That much is pretty much obvious. And we have to imagine it's Kronos, or at least like someone associated with him. But he also said he wanted to do a deal with us, which I don't... Unless that was just him trying to cover his tracks in like a really poor way. But he knows who we are. Which means he was aware of Tyler, which means you would think that he would be the one that would be trading the gold. So I think that logic tracks. And he was going to give the guns to these Russian people, who it seems like they're like trying to start like a revolution and trying to liberate themselves. Something of that nature. So that's what's happening there. I don't know where the religious Russian dude, where he falls into this. Someone mentioned torture and blah 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 along with his piety and stuff. I think that was his son that said the Milosh was his name. I wish I had like this is such an old game. I wish I had like an info thing in the menu for like these are the characters you've met, their names and everything, because there's so many characters and you only most of the stuff you learn is just through conversation and through listening. So Alexei is his name also. I think that's his son. But well, someone mentioned the Black Hand. Seems to be some kind of killer or group of killers that works under the clergyman guy. So it's possible that guy doesn't, he wants the status quo to be the same. He doesn't want the guns and the gold. He doesn't want that deal to go through, and he's the one that killed them. Or had, hired someone to kill him. where am I going with this? There's that, and then there's Wolf, Mrs. Wolf, or Tatiana's daughter, Mrs. Wolf, the girl with the wolf. I have no idea where her allegiance is at all, but she was talking to Schmidt, and she has a gun. We didn't really look at the body for that long. To know whether or not.
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, Milos, wrong door.
To know whether or not.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes? Who is it?
Oh, Miss Wolf,
Bonjour,
sorry to
monsieur.
bother you, my
Est-ce que
mistake.
vous avez trouvé un passe-partout?
Non? Vous avez perdu votre clé?
Hier
Yes?
soir, pendant la
Who
crise
is
du
it?
comte Obolensky. Elle est peut-être tombée de ma poche pendant la confusion.
That guy's.
Cette clé ouvre toutes les portes du train. Je ne
Okay,
voudrais pas
well.
paraître suspicieux, mais est-il possible que l'un des passagers vous l'ait volé?
C'est difficile à croire. Enfin, qui?
Peut-être l'Américain? Il a l'air d'un fauteur de troubles. Je l'ai souvent vu traîner dans le couloir.
Le docteur?
Il était là, hier soir, dans le compartiment du comte Obolensky. Il y avait tant de monde, il aurait pu profiter de la confusion pour vous la voler.
I didn't steal the key, but I want it.
Juste Madame Wolf et Mademoiselle Tatiana. De toute façon, la clé a disparu. Soyez attentifs.
Très bien, monsieur.
Okay, a master key. I have to imagine that maybe it's in here somewhere. Down here.
Le grand et le petit et le fils, et ils vont au désert. Mais le train est attaqué par des soldats. Paf, paf, ils tirent dessus. Le papa est mort et...
Master
Non,
key?
le papa est blessé et il tire. Paf, 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 il tombe. Mais le petit est mort. Pauvre petit.
Yeah, there's nothing in here that I can mess with, but
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
excusez-moi. Dining car. Hello,
Good
Tatiana.
morning. How is your grandfather?
He's sleeping.
Good. Don't forget the tea.
I won't. I want to thank you for what you did. I don't know what I would have done
Of
if
course.
you hadn't been there.
Has he been ill for long?
I don't know. I've been living in France. Grandfather came to bring me home to Russia. I knew he wasn't well, but if there is anything we can do to repay you, please tell me.
Have you seen a master key around?
Excuse me.
К
Am I
вашему
gonna-
сведению, после нанесенного вами оскорбления с дедушкой случился приступ. По-моему, вы горды тем, что причинили мучения старику.
If Vasily Alexandrovich suffers, it's because of his own guilty conscience. I only spoke the truth.
How dare you!
Мадемуазель Татьяна, вы олицетворяете надменность, присущую вашему классу.
Вы сами выходите из того же класса.
Я? Вряд ли. Во всяком случае, это несущественно. Я посвятил свою жизнь строительству бесклассового общества.
Значит, дедушка был прав. Вы в самом деле...
Я думал, что за 4 года пребывания в Париже вы хоть чему-нибудь научились.
You're a damn liberal.
Видать, буржуазная система образования готовит девушек лишь для замужества, и вы наверняка были надежно защищены от всего даже отдаленно напоминающего идею.
Holy shit, he's tearing into her.
Зачем вы так говорите? В детстве мы каждый день играли у реки. Неужели вы забыли?
Я помню. That time no longer exists. Good day.
He's really got to rattle everything around, huh? Whoa! Who's breaking glasses?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excusez-moi. Hello, ladies.
Monsieur, this is not your compartment. You want the other sleeping car.
J'ai vu un scarabée noir.
Vraiment?
I saw a black beetle.
Et je l'ai attrapé. Mais il est parti.
Okay, interesting. Riveting info. Hello. Would you like to talk? Nope, guess not. Oh, here's the kid with the black beetle. Excuse me. Actually, hold on.
Would you open my compartment, please?
But of course, mademoiselle.
Tatiana. All of these are still red.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Wolf, excuse me.
Me. Sorry, I thought that meant you wanted me to come in. I'm moving along again.
Herr Schmidt?
Hello, Mr. Schmidt. I'm truly just like going through the motion. Maybe I'll jump out my window again. Or I'll go into the bathroom. Anything? Anyone hide anything in my bathroom? Nothing in that. Nothing in here.
Who is it?
Sorry, wrong door.
I'm unsure of how these doors connect, but hello. No. Hello.
Who is it?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Dolnikov.
It's me? Nope. Does anyone want to talk to me?
Minen.
Oh, excuse me, Mr.
Oh,
Ogden.
those guys hate me.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello, sir.
Are you still here? Tell His Excellency I'd like to... Tell him I want to talk to him about the Firebird.
The American, Your Excellency.
Ooh.
This time you'll want to speak to him.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere.
Make yourself comfortable. Why, thank you, Kahina. I think I will.
Good morning, Mr. Khan. I hope you have good news for me today.
That depends.
This guy's got
Do you
a
still want the
crazy
Do you have
car.
What happened to Tyler?
The misadventures of Mr. Whitney and his colleagues are of no interest to me. Let us conclude this transaction quickly. We both have many other things to do. I with my collection, and you with your travels and special interests. Your treatment of Vasily Alexandrovich, for example.
What about him?
Datura stramonium. Very interesting.
It's very simple.
Simple to us, perhaps. But few European doctors would have thought of it.
Oh,
Once in Nigeria. But I digress. Do you have the Firebird?
Not technically.
Then I shall waste no more of your time. I shall look forward to our next meeting, Mr. Khan.
We gotta get the Firebird. Has the uncanny ability.
It is as I thought. The Austrian woman has the Firebird.
Forgive me, Your Excellency.
I told you so last night. Why have you not searched her compartment?
The compartment is guarded, Your Excellency, day and night.
Ah, yes.
Miss
The
Wolf.
I am not afraid, Your Excellency, but if I enter the compartment, that dog will attack me. If Your Excellency wishes, of course.
I understand, Kahina. Several hours remain before Vienna. I will arrange a convenient absence for Miss Wolf, and this animal whose presence seems to make you so uneasy. Then, Kahina, you will find the Firebird.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Okay, we have to get to the Firebird before Kahina does. Well, assuming the Firebird is with Miss
Bonjour,
Wolf,
monsieur.
of course. It's in Vienna, or Vienna. Is 2 stops.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay. Okay, we need to not be in this car. On this previous one is where Miss Wolf is. Let's try to see if we can talk to her.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Don't really remember which car she's in.
Who is it?
Sorry, I can't keep these doors straight.
Attends.
Yes?
Je t'ai eu.
Oh, Miss Wolf, sorry to bother you. My mistake.
Not my mistake. I really need to talk to her.
Hé, reviens. Je ne
Pardon
te
me?
ferai pas de mal.
Pardon me, little kid. Well, fuck. I need to talk to Miss Wolf.
Le train entre en gare de Munich. Munich. 20 minutes
We're gonna be in Munich soon. Oh, that's where the guns are gonna be added onto
Shall
the
we
car.
order some champagne?
Champagne?
Uh,
It's not even 10 o'clock.
So what?
You really are rather wonderful, do you know that?
Excuse me,
pardon
excuse
me.
me. Ladies, I could not help overhearing you discuss champagne. That is a subject I know something about. May I invite you to join me in a bottle of Veuve Clicquot 1906?
Oh, we couldn't possibly.
Oh, why? Thank you. You're very kind.
Sophie?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is August Schmidt.
Sophie de Breteuil. And this timid person is Mademoiselle Norton.
You are French?
I'm Bohemian. And Mademoiselle Norton is English.
Indeed. And how far will you be traveling?
As far as possible, thank you.
And you, Monsieur Auguste?
I'm Schmidt. August Schmidt. I'm traveling on business, a simple transaction, and then back to Munich to my wife and children.
How lovely.
It's too bad your wife couldn't come with you.
Yes, it must be hard on
Oh,
her.
well,
No
shit.
way.
Oh well, she has the children. But it is true, I do travel a great deal. Are you ladies traveling alone?
No, I'm traveling with Sophie. And Sophie is traveling with me.
Ah, yes. Of course. You should go careful in these foreign countries. 2 young ladies like yourself. In the East, things are not always.
I need to catch the beetle.
And
Then I can
you,
get the
Monsieur
kid
Auguste?
to talk to
Are
me
you
or something.
always what you seem?
Schmidt. Why? What do I seem?
To me, I think you seem like a man with many secrets.
Secrets? Me?
Oh, yeah.
Can I catch this beetle? Is it
I
possible?
will tell you, for me to be sitting here talking in this delightful way with 2 so enchanting and beautiful young ladies, this is a secret I would do better not to tell my wife.
I think I can catch the beetle in here.
Darling, I think I feel another one of my headaches coming on.
Oh no.
Did I catch
You
it?
better lie down right away. It was a pleasure.
Hey, kid. No, 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 no. I just want to give this kid the beetle.
Excuse me.
Maybe I need to run into him in the, like, apartment, or, like, when he's out in the hallway. Not E.
Herr Whitney, soon we will arrive in München. Are you ready to proceed with our agreement?
Not quite.
Такая же бесстрашная. Серьезно. Девушка, играете в шахматы как мужчина.
What are we doing now? Are we in Munich? Oh, well, hopefully that guy, like, makes a distraction or something.
Замечательно.
Because
What did I hear about the police boarding the train last night?
It was most unusual, monsieur. It was a French gendarme.
I've had other teachers since then, Alexei Sergeyevich.
Because-
I'm not a little girl anymore.
I don't know, I'm lost. I'm scared and confused.
Herr Schmidt?
Ah, Herr Whitney. The merchandise has been loaded onto the train. I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. I want to see the gold.
Our agreement included delivery of the arms in Belgrade. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Herr Whitney, since I boarded this train, I have begun to feel that things are not as they should be. If you cannot reassure me, I intend to get off in Vienna and take my merchandise with me. Guten Tag!
Vienna, okay. So we have until, well, we have a lot of things we have to do by Vienna. Can I talk to you for a second, Alexei? Or I need to talk to you. Now's not the time to be like, Jess! The goods have now got on the train. By Vienna, because they're gonna try to get Tatiana out of her car. I need to talk to this kid too. Can't use it on him. Okay, well.
Who is it?
Miss Norton, excuse me.
Miss Norton. Okay, so she's not in there.
Yes? Who is it? Sorry, these doors all look alike.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay, fuck. I need to talk to her. It's my room. By Vienna, before Vienna, I need to talk to her because I need to get my hands on either the Firebird or the gold. Okay, and then all these people in those cars hate. Nothing for me to do here. What?
Bonjour, monsieur.
We need help. We need help. How much time do we got until Vienna? Probably got a lot. Oh, my man is running. I don't understand why I do that sometimes. I mean, we still got a while, but...
Premier service. Premier service.
What?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Premier service. Premier service.
Should I just sit in here? Lunch is served. I see. That's what first service means. I've never been on one of these trains. I really want to ride on one of these overnight trains at one point.
Complete stranger in with you at the last minute. Happened to me any number of times.
Bonjour, monsieur.
George Abbott.
Who is it?
Claude
Who the fuck is talking right
French, then, are you? Are you going all the way to Constantinople?
I am traveling to a small town on the Gulf Coast of
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
with my wife and son.
Oh, lovely. Then that must be your family I saw next door.
It is most probable.
By the way, I was wondering, you haven't seen a red cravat anywhere, have you? I was just unpacking and it seems to have disappeared.
I believe my son has taken it.
Really? What was the name of the town you mentioned?
Masjid et Suleiman.
Of course, the new oil
I
refinery.
bet this kid has the fucking key.
I say, you're not working for Anglo-Persian, are you?
Why not?
Oh, well, I suppose you being a Frenchman, I just assume.
I am an engineer, monsieur. The Anglo-Persian company is doing the most innovative research in oil exploration.
Yes. Well, wouldn't want the Royal Navy to be caught short of fuel oil, would we? Tell me, are the reserves in that little town, what's it called again, really as big as they say?
I cannot offer an opinion, monsieur.
No, of course you wouldn't. Quite brave of your wife to go all that way and live in the desert.
And also, you know, I can carry my violin anywhere I go.
The piano is a little bit more difficult.
Herr Schmidt, ich bin wirklich daran interessiert, was Sie machen geschäftlich. What is your business anyway? You make it sound so mysterious.
I'm afraid
This girl's-
you find it very boring.
This girl's
But
out for
without
something.
Going into detail, I will say that my work here.
Yes. And all that trapped in the body of a little boy.
What?
nous a donné une sérénade toute la matinée. Quand un homme du monde veut attirer l'attention d'une jolie femme, tu peux compter sur lui.
Throw lots of money around.
Si tu as bien vu,
Oh,
peut-être que
good
j'en serai
lord.
bénéficiaire.
Not
De
this
toute
silly
façon, je
business with
m'aperçois
Madame
que
K.O.
le
again.
sera plus généreux.
So typical.
The harem's
Devote
escort?
Weeks on end of the front page to this
Avec
preposterous
quelqu'un comme
murder
ça, on
trial.
sait jamais.
On the
Oh,
thing
that's a
is,
harem in the
not
back.
Europe.
Dur, vous menace.
Well, tell
Il y
me,
a un petit cadeau
you're
à
a
la fin du
Frenchman.
voyage et on peut prendre
What's
ça
your
en
opinion of the
Côte
affair?
d'Azur.
La Côte d'Azur,
Why do
c'est
the
pas pour
tawdry
moi.
details of a
Les
murder
plans de
trial
retraite sont
exert
faits
such
et
a
ils ne sont pas
fascination for the
enfants.
public mind? And not to say it only
1914
happens
sera
in
ma
France,
dernière
of course.
année en
Who
Europe.
dropped
English
this?
papers are much better.
Si tu
But
pouvais
still, the
voir la
French
jolie
do
petite
push it
maison
rather
que j'ai
Excusez-moi,
far.
monsieur.
l'Europe ne
6
te manquerait
columns
pas non
across the
plus.
front page of
C'est
La
un
Figaro,
paradis
with
pour
complete
ceux qui
transcripts
savent
of the
la
trial on page
Comme le
12.
Notre-Dame des
It
derniers
is a bit
compartiments.
much.
I need to talk to
Don't you
this
agree?
kid.
Pas risquer la récompense que
Excuse
tu
me.
espères recevoir
It is
à
time I
ton
took my
voyage.
family to lunch.
Récompense? La
Is
seule
it
récompense
already?
qu'il risque de me donner, c'est de
My
faire de moi
goodness,
son
so it
collègue
is.
avec son
Perhaps I'll see you in the restaurant car then.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
There we go. This guy's taking his kids to lunch. Let's get the box of matches out. Yep. Oh my god, the little kid's so fast.
Hey, petit.
There we go! Let's go!
Tu me le donnes?
Non. Je l'ai trouvé.
Yes. Do you have anything else? Wait, what?
Pardon.
Did we just taunt that little kid for no reason?
Je m'excuse.
I wanted to like I wanted to like make him give it to me.
Vous avez à partager votre compartiment avec cet Anglais. La compagnie n'aurait-elle pas pu le mettre ailleurs?
Dans ma profession, il est parfois nécessaire de s'habituer à des conditions de vie difficiles.
C'est
Excuse
exactement
me?
pour
Pardon
cela
me.
que François et moi venons nous installer à Abadan, pour vous offrir une maison respectable.
I'll just wait here for my meal.
Désert. Pourquoi ne sommes-nous pas restés à Villefranche? Votre situation était
Just waiting for a meal.
Notre petite maison était si jolie. Mon jardin était prêt à fleurir. Y aura-t-il des jardins à Abadan?
Le désert n'est pas réputé pour ses jardins, mais pour son pétrole.
Et quand il n'y aura plus de pétrole, François sera aussi sauvage qu'un nomade du désert. Il est déjà tellement impossible. Il rampe par terre et ramasse toujours les choses les plus sales.
Maman, regarde à la fenêtre. Il y a un cimetière.
Le sol est un endroit naturel pour trouver des insectes.
Oh, il est impossible de vous parler.
Good afternoon.
Monsieur, welcome. Please follow me. We have a nice table for you right here in the corner.
Thank you.
Enjoy your lunch, monsieur.
Maintenant, le violon, c'est vraiment incroyable. Je veux à tout prix parler au chef de train.
Maybe I can.
C'est
Oh,
elle assise avec les
Mind if I
grands
join you?
messieurs.
No, by all
Je
means.
trouve qu'elle est très
I don't
belle.
believe we've been introduced.
François,
George
je
Abbott.
t'ordonne de
Tyler
bouger.
Whitney.
What foul weather. Can't seem to get out of this storm. It must be raining all across Europe. Quite remarkable, really. I understand you've made friends with the Obolenskis. You must introduce me. I'm fascinated by Russia. That was quite a scare you had last night. The chef de train told me you handled it quite well. You didn't happen to notice whether the other Russian fellow, what's his name, the young fellow, was hanging about?
I don't recall seeing him.
I'm afraid the old man has quite lost his head. Still, he has played a role for years as a sort of informal ambassador for the Tsar, if you know what I mean. I didn't know you were a doctor.
And you?
this guy loves to talk.
Every now and then the company has a little matter to take care of on the continent, so off I go. Isn't she enchanting? That violinist, Miss Wolfe, she seems to be getting on rather well.
Oh, that's Miss Wolfe.
Not her type, I would have thought. Rather a surprise to see Herr Schmidt here. One would think he'd have his hands full back in Germany, what with his factories stepping up production and all that. Such an industrious people, the Germans. I wonder what business
True.
he has in the East. But you haven't told me a thing about yourself. Will you be going far?
All the way to Constantinople.
Oh, how lovely. Business or pleasure?
Actually, I'm traveling for my health.
Yes, so nice to get away from one's troubles, assuming one has any. New climates, new horizons and all that. Of
And
course,
all
I don't
that.
need to tell you that, you being a doctor. Quite a coincidence you're being a doctor, and an American, I mean. When I boarded at Munich, the police were looking for an American doctor who'd got away from the police in Paris. Apparently he's mixed up with those Irish fanatics, Home Rule and all that, the ones that killed that policeman. Papers were full of it. Anyhow, it seems that this young doctor is in quite a bit of trouble.
Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
No, but I do. It's so much more fun that way. Still, it's none of my concern. I say, that jacket looks a bit short in the arms. Was it a French tailor who took it in for you?
I think I'll go check on the Oblinskis.
Yes, of course. Look forward to seeing you again. What a pleasant fellow.
Accidentally, insanely observant. He just can't put the pieces together. You guys are playing the longest chess game of all time. I really need to talk to Miss Wolf before we get to Vienna, or there's gonna be some problems. I need the master key, which for some reason in my head, like, I feel like,
Excuse me, monsieur. That is Madame Boutarel's compartment.
I feel like the little kid has it.
Don't do that, monsieur.
ايه
Pardon me?
امشي من هناك سمعتني امشي من هناك
Oh my god, I'm just sometimes my dude just starts running. Sorry, everyone, I'm so sorry. Okay. Can I, like, go to sleep? Blood on the floor. Fire. I need to talk to Miss Wolf.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh, second service. Okay. Lunch is served. Okay, well, let's go back to the dining car. I guess it's like, what else do you do on a train, right? You just eat a lot. Like, I would love that.
Shall
So.
we sit here? I think this will be more comfortable, don't you?
I have eaten so much I could just lie down on one of these couches and go to sleep.
Go right ahead. I will wake you when we reach Constantinople.
I thought you were getting off in Vienna.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten.
Need to talk to her. This guy's always around her.
Oh, here comes the waiter.
Почему вы ушли из университета?
Nehmen Sie etwas
Вы
mit.
себе не представляете, какая дома поднялась тюрьма?
Ah, you like
В
it
университете
sweet?
мы все говорили, договорили.
I'm just spying on their
Разговаривать с
conversation.
не будешь. Words are lost in the air like the sound of church bells. A single deed is better propaganda than 1,000 pamphlets.
Замечательные слова. Ваш ход.
Oh my god. It's Kronos.
Fräulein Wolf, it is a privilege to meet so talented.
Oh, this is where his
My
his
name
distraction.
is Kronos.
Your Excellency, you do me a great honor.
What the hell?
My car is equipped with a piano. I wonder if you would do me the favor of joining me in a duet. It will help pass the time on this rather long journey.
What a splendid idea.
Shall we say 3 o'clock?
I shall count the minutes until then. Good day.
Okay, so 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Is it very tiresome, your business in Vienna?
Oh, well, you know, you always hope that a man will keep his word when he does.
3 o'clock, they're gonna try to get into her room and get the Firebird.
Business, but man kann nicht anders.
Also dann kommt Ihr Geschäft nicht zustande?
I
Ist
didn't.
das abgesagt?
What time is it? 1. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that.
Bon, on rentre? Pourquoi? Allez, viens.
Kids getting up. What do we do?
I too studied music in my youth. If I may say so, I was not without promise. Alas, life had other plans for me.
We are none of us free to choose our own destiny, Herr Schmidt.
But when you play, madame, you make all of us feel that we are free and that we can fly with wings.
This dude's such a skank.
Oh, I'd better get ready for the concert now.
I will be in the front row.
You're very
Разговоры о
kind, Herr
политических
Schmidt.
партиях.
Please call me
Это все
August.
делается правящим классом для показухи.
Because, like,
Всякое правительство рабства. Все
he
они стоят одного.
has a wife and kids.
God.
And he's constantly talking to these women.
What would...
Flirting with them, I mean. Good day, ladies. Like them too.
Excusez-moi. On échange.
D'accord. Si tout va.
There we go.
Il dort maintenant. Il ne marche plus.
It's sleeping now, it can't walk anymore. I'm sorry, what? What did he just give me? He gave me an insanely loud whistle. Okay. Do we maybe use that to like stun the dog? It sounds like a train whistle.
Voilà. On peut commencer maintenant. Attends,
Bonjour,
attends.
monsieur.
Tu dois rester là.
Son Excellence le
Toi,
Prince
tu vas là.
organise
Et
un concert cet
voilà.
après-midi.
Ne
Madame
bouge pas.
Wolf jouera une offre pour violon.
Si tu n'écoutes
Il
pas,
souhaite la
je
compagnie
t'enlève
de certains passagers. Voici la
Je te
liste.
dis quand on commence.
Le
Ne bouge
spectacle est
pas.
prévu pour 3
François,
heures.
essaie de jouer
Assurez-vous
gentil.
que les
I'm trying to listen to these guys. I can't. The little kid's talking so loud.
Monsieur le comte Obolanski, sa petite fille,
Prévenu.
mademoiselle de Breteuil et son
On
amie.
recommence.
Très bien, monsieur, je m'en occupe.
Something funky going on with them. I'm sorry, I got the urge to jump out the window again.
Oui, monsieur.
Si je te donne un ordre, penses-tu que tu puisses suivre mes directives sans faire d'erreur?
Herr Schmidt?
Oui, monsieur, absolument,
Not
monsieur.
now.
Cet
After the
après-midi, il y a un
concert.
concert prévu dans le compartiment de son Excellence.
Okay.
Madame Mouffe joue du violon. Il y aura beaucoup de passages. Peux-tu surveiller que
Nina.
tout le monde trouve son chemin et que les autres passagers ne soient pas dérangés?
Oui, monsieur.
Voici la liste des invités. Si quelqu'un est trop curieux et insiste pour passer, tu dois l'en empêcher et lui expliquer que c'est une réception privée, avec bien sûr la plus grande des politesses.
Bien sûr. Vous pouvez me faire confiance, mon oncle.
Et ne
Okay.
quitte ton poste à aucun prix.
Bien sûr que non. Je veux dire oui, mon oncle.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yeah.
Monsieur, please. There
Excusez-moi,
will be
monsieur.
trouble. I cannot be responsible.
Pardon me?
I know, that guy keeps getting pissed off at me, because... Okay. Can I talk to Miss Wolf?
Excusez-moi, madame.
This is her? No. She's in this room.
Oui,
No.
madame.
Cette fois-ci, ça suffit. Il faut faire quelque chose avec ce chien.
Je suis désolé, madame. Madame a été dérangée?
Les odeurs, les aboiements, c'en est trop. Un chien de petite taille, peut-être. Un caniche serait supportable. Mais un monstre pareil, et avec un petit garçon dans le compartiment voisin.
Je suis terriblement désolé, madame. J'insisterai auprès de madame Wolf
Yes,
pour qu'elle
who
surveille
is it?
son chien.
Mais non, voyons, vous savez bien que c'est impossible. Ce chien devait être en cage dans la soute à bagages, tout simplement. Je dois dire que je suis très surprise qu'une compagnie aussi
Okay, so
respectable
he
satisfasse
Kronos probably
la
got her to
exigence et
move the
caprice de
dog.
créatures excentriques, d'artistes, au point d'ignorer ses clients les plus respectables. Je pensais avoir acheté un billet pour un train de grand luxe, pas un ticket pour le cirque.
I see.
Je comprends, madame. Votre opinion est entièrement justifiée. Je vais en parler au chef de train immédiatement.
Je souhaite que vous fassiez plus que lui parler. Je souhaite vivement que cet animal soit expulsé des voitures-lits. M'avez-vous comprise?
Oh oui, madame.
But we don't have the master key is the
Excusez-moi,
problem.
monsieur.
Excuse me.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, there's so many people. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, these doors all look alike.
Would you open my compartment,
mistake.
please?
But of course, mademoiselle.
E. Whose room did I just walk into?
Dear friend, last night my seductress allowed me to sit by the side of her bed for a long while and brush her hair.
What?
How happy I was. Her embrace pulls me into a dream, far away from my old, upholstered world. At last, un vrai intime. in this fragile, rattling old box racing into the future.
C'est délicat. Vous comprenez, Madame Boutarel et son mari ne sont pas invités au concert de Madame Wolf. Rien n'est pire
Dear
que de
friend,
vexer.
last night my
Bien qu'elle ne
seductress...
soit pas prête à abandonner.
Les règles sont les règles. Un
This must be the two women's room?
Et emmener son chien dans le compartiment à bagages.
Moi, monsieur?
Oui, vous. Pourquoi? Vous avez peur des chiens?
Non, 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 monsieur. J'adore les animaux.
Alors c'est très bien. Faites pour le mieux. Et surtout présentez nos excuses.
So where...
Souvenez-vous qu'elle est l'une de nos meilleures clientes. Elle a voyagé dans ce train plus souvent que vous.
Je le sais,
Who is it?
monsieur.
Yes? Who is it?
Excuse me, Tatiana.
Okay, that's Tatiana's room. I thought... Okay, so this is her room. So this would be the room with the dog.
Excuse me, monsieur. Mademoiselle de Breteuil and Miss Norton are not in.
Okay, yeah, that is those two. That's E. I've checked it a billion times.
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, I can't keep these doors straight.
I really can't.
Yes? Who is it?
Okay.
Monsieur, that is not your compartment.
Whose room is it?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yeah, there's Doc.
C'est le conducteur, madame.
Come in.
Excusez-moi, madame. Je suis vraiment désolé. But we have received a complaint about the barking.
Oh no.
Of course, for you,
It is
we have
F.
always made an exception. But now that a passenger has complained,
Must he go to the baggage car?
the passenger has insisted, madame. What can I do?
Just a moment. Oh, mein Kleiner, sei nicht traurig. Es wird dir schon gut gehen im Gepäckwagen. Komm her, mein Schatz. Oh, na komm.
Forgive me, madame.
You make sure he has plenty of water. He really doesn't like the baggage car.
Of course, madame. You are kind. I'm very, very sorry.
Okay, the dog is out. Miss Wolf.
Pardon me?
Good dog, good doggy.
Yes? Who is it?
How was I there?
Yes? Who is it?
Oh, Miss Wolf, sorry to bother you. My mistake.
Oh, wait a second.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah. I was able to get into here.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Shit.
Pardon me?
Yes?
Sorry, these doors all look alike.
I was in their room. I
mistake.
could have
Excuse me?
snuck into the bathroom maybe
Excuse me, monsieur.
and waited for the concert, and then from there climbed into her room from outside. But the window would have to be open. Can I?
Who is it?
Wrong room again.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Wolf, excuse me.
Miss Wolf, I need to talk to you. Really? Okay. At 3 o'clock is the concert. And they're gonna try to steal the Firebird then. That is when I need to make my move. It is 2 something. So, man, shit. I needed to be in that room.
Pardon me?
Guy just loves company. Where am I going? I guess I could always try to get there from my room, but that seems
Monsieur
crazy.
Whitney, Prince Kronos wishes to invite you to a concert in his private car. Madame Wolf will play the violin.
And he wants me to be there.
Oh yes, monsieur. 3 o'clock. His Excellency was most eager that you should attend.
Of course he wants me to attend, because he wants everyone out of these cars. I don't want to attend. I need to be back here.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
I need to be back here for when those 2 women, when Sophie and I don't remember the other girl's name, when they leave, I need to be here. When all these people, someone's room, I need to get into someone.
Who is it?
Sorry, these doors all look alike. My mistake.
I got this amazing whistle. I don't know if it helps me.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Wolf, excuse me.
Miss Wolf, would you love to let me in?
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, my mistake.
He doesn't want to talk to me either.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour. My friend, I am lost. Like, I can do this. You know what? We might as well try. Try to tap on the window of our friend, and maybe he'll let us in. No, not a move. Okay, get back in. I just have that urge. I just need to be hanging out the train. Okay, well. This is literally like not even the right car, so. 2:23.
Le train entre en gare de Vels. Vels.
15 minute stop at Wells. So it's gonna be 25. 40. It's gonna be 40 minutes. It's gonna be 20 till 3. Sorry, it's gonna be 20 till 3. By the time the train gets moving. So when the train gets moving, we have 20 minutes. Hey kid.
Sag, sperr uns doch bitte die Tür zu, während ich weg bin.
Excusez-moi.
Any interest in trading this fucking whistle for something useful?
Yes, I would be minute. Bon, d'accord. Je t'attends.
Train's already moving again. Hello.
Excuse me, got a light?
Je ne parle pas l'anglais, monsieur.
That's her friend. Wait. Maybe we can get into their room. Someone's leaving. Bunch of people are leaving. Okay. Don't go crazy now.
The young ladies are not in, monsieur.
Hey, we need that guy distracted.
Excusez-moi.
We need this guy distracted. Looking right at me.
But it's not your compartment, monsieur.
I know, but in there. He's unfazed. They're not in there right now. What was it that distracted him?
Bonjour, monsieur.
What was it that distracted him for long enough to get me in?
Pardon me?
Bonjour, Monsieur Whitney.
Schmidt should be leaving soon. Is that guy standing outside my door? No.
Bonjour, monsieur.
She in still?
Mademoiselle Wolf is at the concert, monsieur.
That sounds.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
That sounds good. Okay, he's moving. There we go. Okay, we're back in. Maybe we can get in through the bedroom. Let's check here first. Okay, we can't check down here this time. Weirdly. Go as far down as we go. Shit, I need that master key. Where did... Oh, what's this? Flat. Review of Great English Portrait. That doesn't really...
Dear friend, last night my seductress allowed me to sit by the side of
Madam B and her are in the compartment next to ours, and with her husband across the way. The marriage wonderful. Oh my. There's so much info on here. I need something about to complete. I suppose I must mention the American. Earnest, square-shouldered, quite uninteresting. What? But I have saved the best for last. She is a dark, severe Venus, traveling alone. The conductor tells me she is something. Anna Wolf, the concert violinist, very solitary, dreadful, dark, massive hat with peaks. Yet she is surprisingly sociable to the fat German. Now it must be to be a professional artist and have to keep up good connections. I would love to talk to her, but as usual.
Easy for you to say that now. Now that I have nothing to go back to, that's not my fault. We weren't talking like that in London. Non, c'est honte.
Excuse me.
I don't know why I feel something one day and not another.
Bonjour,
But
monsieur.
I won't pretend I feel it when I don't.
Yes?
Je ne suis pas
Who is
comme
it?
toi. No one's feelings can change that fast. Well, mine do. You can't treat people as if they were your toys. There are consequences, you know. I've given up a lot to come on this trip. I don't care about the things you give up. For me, that's nothing. What you give to me, what you make me feel, that's what I care about. You won't give me a chance. Ah, toi, tu parles toujours de sacrifices, de conséquences, d'obligations. Je m'en fiche, moi. Si j'avais voulu tout ça, j'aurais épousé Philippe. Au moins, ça aurait eu des avantages.
Sorry for interrupting, but shit. I need to
Who is it?
get out of your apartment.
Excuse me, Miss Moon.
Okay, well, I haven't seen that other woman yet. So I have to imagine that she hasn't came here to steal the Firebird from Miss Wolf.
Weak, yes?
It's me, the American.
Sorry, wrong door.
I need to get in there. Fuck. fucking disappeared. Oh, he got up. Okay, we're in. This is where we do it. We gotta hurry. I write to you with respect to our discussion Monday. Our friend in Vienna, Herr Schmidt's activities as a supplier. Oh, she knows Herr Schmidt. Things are inconsistent. Herr Schmidt's client is Serbian army general. Aim is to detach Bosnian territory from monarchy. They have committed the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. Possibility Herr Schmidt's now supplying this group with advanced weaponry. Is to leave. Okay, that's crazy, but not what we're looking for. We leave a calling card or something, I don't know. Any of this the Firebird? Doesn't look like it. Is that the master key? What am I looking at right now?
Évidemment, sans les ouvriers, il n'y aurait pas de guerre, il n'y aurait pas de chemin de fer, il n'y aurait pas
Mais rien, c'est là le problème. Ils seront à Paris dans 3 jours. Et où serait-il donc ton monsieur Jaurès? À Bruxelles?
Attends, tu simplifies toujours les choses. Évidemment qu'on parle d'un mouvement international.
C'est dommage qu'il ne soit pas venu ton monsieur Jaurès. J'aimerais bien lui poser la question personnellement.
Pauvre idiot, même si tu avais l'audace.
This is Tatiana's. Okay, well, Mrs. Wolf did not have the Firebird.
Bonjour, madame.
Pardon me?
I'm sure you saw that, right?
Bonjour, monsieur.
I just walked into the wrong room.
Think I'll just stretch my legs.
Pardon me? Pardon me?
Excuse me.
Let's follow her. I'm assuming she did not find it, because I did not find it.
Pardon me?
She in here? Am I crazy? Hey. Come back here.
Bonjour, madame.
Come back here.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Son Excellence vous attend.
Don't, whoa, what am I doing? need to get into Herr Schmidt's room.
Bonjour, monsieur.
He's like right here or something. No. Like, stop. Like right here, maybe?
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. That is Monsieur Alexei Dolnikov's compartment. Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. This is not your compartment.
Mean Hannah.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Moncton.
Okay, so he must be in 3. But this guy's not gonna let me go in there.
Monsieur, that is Herr August Schmidt's compartment.
Okay, so I need to get into the... Well, I don't know if getting in there is gonna help. Let's see, maybe I go into... I don't know, man, I don't know. This guy's just gone. We can get into this.
Yes? Who is it?
Okay, definitely not that. We've been into F. And E. And we've been into all of these.
Isobalanskaya is not in, monsieur. I believe
How did
she's
you
at the
see
console.
that? Okay.
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, these doors all look alike. My mistake.
Should have tried to get into this room.
Monsieur, that is not your compartment.
I know, that's why I'm trying to get in. Is there any way to... need to distract this guy.
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. This is not your compartment.
I know. I know. That's exactly why I'm trying to get in there. Oh my god, I don't hear.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Amstetten, 5 minutes d'arrêt. Le train entre en gare d'Amstetten.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Amstetten, 5 minutes d'arrêt.
5-minute stop at Amstetten. I need to get something. I didn't find the Firebird. I found the master key. But honestly, what I wanted to use the master key was to get into her room, but I already did that. So now I'm like, okay, so master key, my next immediate go-to is to get into Herr Schmidt's room. Because he has something that I want. Or into Alexei's room, because I don't really know much about him and I don't really trust him like a ton. Oh, he's on the move. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes, of course. We're in.
My dear Baron, since you have asked me to put pen to paper only if absolutely necessary, it is with the utmost discretion that I write to inform you of a new development. Simply put, the agent in question, whom I shall not name, appears unable to pay the agreed upon sum. I'm therefore compelled to cancel the transaction. I hope that you will consider that my decision was correct and that you will give me another chance to perform such a splendid service for our fatherland. Your loyal friend and servant, August Schmidt.
Thinks I can't pay. He's right. Can I look at this journal? Can I take this? Look up. Thing up. Okay, well... What does that do for me?
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. That is Monsieur Alexei Dolnikov's compartment.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Sure.
Yes? Who is it?
Sorry, Milos, wrong door.
I need to talk to Milos. I need to talk to somebody right now. I'm crying, dude. I'm so bad at games like these. I like them, but I'm just bad at them.
With modern Europe in order to flourish and develop.
Excuse me.
Oh, must you go already? Oh well, do think about it.
Okay. I need to stand up. I need...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, of course, sir.
Pardon me?
Seems awfully quiet all of a sudden. I wonder where everyone's got off to.
Everyone's at the concert, dude.
Many passengers are at the concert, monsieur.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. Of course, that would explain it. Amazing, really, when you stop to think about it. A concert crossing Europe at 60 miles an hour. Wonderful thing, modern technology. Still, our lot seems to be to sit here and read the paper.
You are welcome to Le Figaro, monsieur. I have read all the articles of interest.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, that's on you, bro.
Bonjour, monsieur.
I know, yes, bonjour, bonjour. These guys they have like synchronized brakes, or not synchronized, but they have timed brake.
Bonjour, monsieur.
It's okay, I'm not going anywhere. I need... What do I need to do? I don't know. I need, like, Herr Schmidt, he didn't have the guns. He thinks I'm unable to pay, which is correct. I have to imagine... Can I use the key on this?
Who is it?
Sorry, I can't keep these doors straight.
Don't know what to do here.
Ah, Monsieur Whitney. We have him.
Everyone's still in this concert? I mean, I guess the concert is really long to allow you time to do things, which makes sense. Like, what do I do? Okay, so okay. I went to the guide because otherwise I would be truly lost. The one place I didn't fucking look. Well, to be fair, I did look a lot of times, but not in the correct room. I'm in the wrong car.
Bonjour, Monsieur Whitney.
Bonjour, bonjour. I was already in this room, too. In Tatiana's room. Hopefully I have enough time. I'm sure I do, because they don't know where the Firebird is. The, Kronos, and what? I should have checked the sink. It's in the sink compartment. I should have checked the sink in every location, but I just didn't. I got lazy, I guess. I don't know. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? I checked the sink compartment so many times, and never was there anything of interest until there. We just had to wait for this guy to stand up. Again. And then we can get in there. But be that as it may, I'm sure you could probably do without it. Little kid again.
Excusez-moi.
Would you like to trade the whistle for something? I don't know. I need this man to stand up. I need this man to move.
Excusez-moi.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes, of course.
Bonjour, Couder. Tout va bien, j'espère?
Tout va bien, monsieur.
Très bien.
Oh, maybe they'll be distracted here. Oh shit, well, they're moving. Okay, well...
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes, of course. Kids blocking line of sight. Oh, actually, kind of.
Have a good afternoon, mademoiselle.
What are you doing here? Give that to me!
Tatiana, you don't want this thing around.
If you don't give it back, I'll call the conductor and have you thrown off the train. Give it to me! No, get out!
We got caught. But we did take a gem out, right? No, we didn't. What's she doing?
Pardon me?
She's so low res right now. Okay, well, I wonder if that's always supposed to
Excusez-moi,
happen.
monsieur.
Would you lock my compartment, please?
Of course, mademoiselle.
Thank you.
Bye. So, okay, so how do I get out of this room with the, oh, shit, it's moving. Like, how do I get out of this room with the fire? Did she, there's no way she just put it back, right? Didn't. Fuck. Okay, so apparently we got, that's a game over right there. Can I rewind like just a little bit? I don't want to rewind all the way back. What do I do? So, I think we're gonna have to rewind. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna have to rewind to mute, which sucks, but oh wait, no I don't. Okay, like there. That should be enough. Everyone should be in the concert. I don't have the, okay, hold on.
Well, you know, in such a moment, there is no time to waste.
I'm sorry, my grandfather.
Okay, here we go. Okay. That's so nice. Oops. Okay, we have the master key. We just need to get back into Tatiana's.
He has been quiet, mademoiselle. I looked in about an hour ago. You were sleeping.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon, mademoiselle.
What?
Tatiana? Did
I
you give
see,
your
I see.
grandfather his tea
I
after
think I
lunch?
see.
Yes?
Don't forget, every 3 hours.
Forgot about using these rooms. Okay, she just left.
Ах, так это вы мне приснились.
What the fuck?
Не берите. Может быть, она у вас запоет.
Oh, he's fine with it.
Would you lock my compartment, please?
Of course, mademoiselle.
Thank you.
Okay, we have to wait for her to move on.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes, of course.
Excusez-moi,
me.
monsieur. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
pardon
C'est
me.
le conducteur.
Pardon me? Pardon me?
Where's my room? Am I crazy?
Oh, yes, I
What is happening? I'm getting all twisted around. What? This is my room. Okay, it's still there. Going crazy. Okay. It's locked. That's a key. Okay, and then the other thing I saw when I looked at the guide was something that I didn't consider. Is when you're in here, you can use the master key on this door. Somehow. How? How though? Let's see. How do I get? Locate the space last sleeping car and current private car and open the door to the outside. Ow. Oh, here. Kinda forgot about this room. Okay, so then we can climb up here. And do what? Die? Which direction do I go? This way? That is not the direction I wanted. Yeah, that was... I went the wrong way. Okay, well. It wouldn't be...
Monsieur Whitney, they have already started, but please.
It would not be one of my playthroughs if it did not entail me going the wrong way multiple times. So, back up. Don't go towards the smoke. This way. Stop. How do I... What am I doing? Move away and pass over the... Eventually you'll release some colored glass. Kick in the colored glass. Ow. Is it not what I'm looking? Oh my god, the moving up here is pissing me off. It's driving me crazy. Colored. Oh, is it this? Insane. And I'm in. Like a movie, baby. Yo, that goes crazy. Understanding that your excellency is to depart from Paris, I prepared this report in haste and apologize. Inquiry requiring Tyler Whitney. I have instant surveillance of Kath's domicile as well as Mr. Whitney and Kath. Mr. Maurice, oh my lord, I ain't reading all that, but I'm sorry that happened to you. Looks like something. What am I looking for? Okay, so I'm looking for a large painting. Oh, I see. This little. And wouldn't you know it? Wahoo! Okay, so now we got the money. And... wow. This is the room that I came from. I just enter from the bedroom. Yep. I just enter from the bedroom carrying the briefcase. And I leave. Okay. So now what? Now I gotta hold myself into my bedroom and never leave. Got it. It's all so confusing. Moving is so... Okay, fire egg is still there. We have the briefcase, which I don't know. Oh yeah, look, there we go. Okay. I just clicked escape. Hold on, I need to run to the restroom. No, I just went. Be right back. Be right. Okay, we're back. I don't think we have. I imagine we have like nothing to do, for a bit here, until the concert ends, because right, like. Cause like Schmidt would be the next person. We bring him the gold. Uh, I have nothing to do until 4:50. Okay. So yeah. So let's just go and finish out the concert. I need to lock the door. And we just go and finish the concert.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh, I literally, yeah, okay. I was like, now I'll fast forward. But no, I cannot fast forward. This is such a cool game. I like how, like, open it is. I've never seen anyone play this game. Like, I mean, it definitely got, like, a... what's it called? It's very, niche in its audience. It's a World War I... It's like crime fiction? But it's so cool that it plays out real time, and it's, like, there's so many different endings and stuff. My man drifting off. I'm awake, I'm awake. I mean, I get it. It's a classical music concert, but also, we're sleeping, or not, we're sleeping. This, every single person that we could talk to is in this concert. So.
Bonjour, madame.
Qui est-ce?
Sorry, I can't keep these doors straight.
They're having a good time.
Pardon me?
Miss Wolf?
Pardon me?
Pardonnez-moi, madame. Let me unlock that for you.
Wonderful job.
Excusez-moi,
Thank
monsieur.
you, Jacques. I'm sorry to be a nuisance. I hate locked doors.
Je vous assure, madame, c'est rien du tout. C'est un plaisir de vous ouvrir la porte.
No one has their own door, like lock, key? I
Pardon
mean,
me?
okay, Tatiana?
Fräulein Wolf.
Pardon me?
Wundervoll. Wunderbar.
Oh, thank
Excusez-moi,
you.
madame.
Will you join me in a glass of champagne?
You're kind, but I'm a little tired just
Would
now.
you open my compartment, please?
But of
Then
course,
how about
mademoiselle.
dinner?
Excusez-moi, madame.
Oh,
Schmidt?
Not here. Come to my compartment.
okay, I will.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Conductor, would you unlock my compartment, please?
I think you will find that it is unlocked.
Yes, monsieur. There you are, monsieur. Is everything all right?
Herr Schmidt?
Everything is fine. Not now.
Thank you.
Wait 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Pardon me? Herr Schmidt, can we talk?
Unless you can show me the gold, there is nothing to talk about. Good day.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, le train arrivera à Vienne dans 1 heure.
He's just the way he's posing. Oh,
I
hello.
guess this means His Excellency would like to see me.
You know, he really has a way of making people feel wanted. Is this how he persuaded Miss Wolf to join him in a duet?
You talk a great deal for a man who knows so little.
Tell him I'll be there.
I don't know. I know where the Firebird is.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Messieurs et mesdames les
Bonjour,
voyageurs,
madame.
le train arrivera à Vienne dans 1 heure.
I love how they're like, we want to talk, and then I run behind them as they're running to their.
I see that you have
And they're just
brought
sitting behind the door
neither
waiting.
peace Nor my Firebird. This game has gone on long enough.
Whoops. Okay. I get. Okay, so what do we do here? What do we do here? So I have to. What? I have to give him the Firebird or the gold, I imagine. One of the two. So what do we do? Okay, we take the gold to Herr Schmidt.
Bravissimo! Wonderful! Wunderbar,
Is
wunderbar,
what-
Fräulein Wolf!
It says we don't have to pay him, it says we just bring it to him.
Thank you.
Such a wonderful treat. One would think we haven't played together all your lives.
Excuse me.
So let's just
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur.
keep walking back. Here. Oh, you were just right behind.
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur.
I don't know. Wait.
Bonjour, madame.
Okay, so we'll wait here for Herr Schmidt to come back.
Miss Wolf.
He has nothing to say to us.
Pardonnez-moi, madame. Let me unlock that for you.
Thank you, Jacques. I'm
Yep.
sorry to be a nuisance. I hate locked doors.
Je vous assure, madame, c'est rien du tout. C'est un plaisir de vous ouvrir la porte.
He opens the door. We got
Pardon me?
Tatiana.
Herr Schmidt?
Not here. Come to my compartment. Fräulein Wolf. Wundervoll. Wunderbar.
Oh, thank you.
He's gonna talk to her
Will you
again.
join me in a glass of champagne?
You're kind, but I'm a
Excusez-moi,
little
monsieur.
tired just
Yes,
now.
of course.
Excusez-moi, madame.
Then how about dinner?
And she doesn't want to
Can I
talk.
compartment, please?
But of course, mademoiselle.
And then we'll follow Schmidt.
Conductor, would you unlock my compartment, please?
We'll wait for him to be. We'll wait for him to be let in.
Yes, monsieur. There you are, monsieur. Is everything all right?
Everything is fine. Thank you.
We'll go talk to him again.
Herr Schmidt, can we talk?
Unless you can show me the gold, there is nothing to
They
talk
show
about.
me the money.
Good day.
Slams the door.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs,
We will wait for her to show up.
arrivera à Vienne dans 1 heure.
She puts us at gunpoint.
I guess this means His Excellency would like to see me.
We're
You know,
witty.
he really has a way of making people feel wanted. Is this how he persuaded Miss Wolf to join him in a duet?
You talk a great deal for a man who knows so little.
Tell him I'll be there.
Okay. And then what I am told is first we just need to make sure Herr Schmidt isn't pissed off at us. I'm not. How did I fuck up and not lock the Firebird? Or the I locked the door, but I didn't on the rewind or something? What?
Bonjour, monsieur. Pardon me?
Let me go back. Like, I have to rewind again. Oh my god, where are you going? I didn't click that much. Okay, here. It's locked. Firebird is here. We leave our room. We lock it again. And you know what? You know what? Been 3 hours. We still got another half of the game left, it looks like. So I think I will call it here for today. Yeah, I think we'll call it here for today. Because god damn it, I'm gonna have to do this a third time. But I think I know what to do. I don't know why that happened. That's so annoying. Yeah. Anyway, well, whatever. Yeah, I'll pick this up again, and we have another half of the game. This is a super cool game. You don't see a lot of historical fiction games. I know we literally just played one with Ishin, but you don't see a lot of these, especially this one, which is like so much more rooted in reality, I'd say. And it's cool to have an adventure game where you have a lot more freedom. Obviously, there are like specific things you do have to do, but like the conversations you hear and stuff that you don't is definitely like a choice that you have to make. And then there's lots of different endings. And yeah, it's cool. it's really cool. Thanks for watching. That'll be it for today, and I'll be back next week with a lot of things. That was The Last Express. I got it on GOG. I'm sure you can get it. Maybe it's on Steam. I have no idea. But yeah, super cool game. Check it out if you want to see other endings and stuff. Obviously, I didn't reach an ending myself today, but hopefully we will reach one soon. Thanks for watching. That's it. Bye-bye.